Today, I would like to go through the steps on how to enter a new customer. So, after we imported your customers when you got started with us, or maybe we haven't been able to import your customers and you need to enter them one at a time, I'm going to show you how to do that. So, the very first step you're going to do is log into your subs account. Once you are logged in, you will go over here to the accounts list. If you would like to see that list expanded so that you can see what it says, you can click the three lines at the very top and that will expand that list for you. So once you hit the account list, this is all the customers that you have entered into the software as of today. It shows whether they're inactive or active. It shows their account number, their name, their address, and the date that they became active in the system. So down here at the green button at the bottom, you will click that button and that will allow you to add a new one. So it brings it up. Once you hit that green button, you're going to make your own account number. We don't care, Subs doesn't care what your account number is. If you would like, you can make it any number or you can check with your list and see what the very next number is going to be. In this instance, I'm just going to make it several digits long. Here is their account status: active, inactive, or suspended. We're going to make this one active. The type of account is residential or commercial, and whether the account is to be charged late fees or not. You can click that off if it's like a Missouri Department of Natural Resources or Missouri Department of Transportation, maybe even your school. You can take off the assessed late fees. In this instance, we're going to leave it on. You're going to put in their first name, their last name, their email address, if you have it, their phone number, if you have it, any kind of notes on the account. This is where you would add if they were habitually disconnected or late or any kind of thing that you want on your account notes. These notes don't print anywhere. They just show up for you in the history on the account. And then the billing address. So P.O. Box 5102, Delta, Missouri. Now, it won't let me save here. If I go ahead and hit save here, it's going to give me a red warning up here that says that it's not complete. So what you need to do now is go over to the services tabs and fill it out. So the services tabs, the address is going to be whatever the physical address of the meter is and the city, state, and zip. Whether they have residential water, whether they have sewer one, whether they have regular just trash, okay? The route information depends on how you do your meter readings. So if you've got an electronic metering system, this may look different, or if you manually read your accounts, you will need your route information and the sequence that you reside on. So the route is if you've got route 1, route 2, route 3, route 4, depending on how many people you have with how many lists that go out to read your meters. And the sequence is how do you come to those houses on that route list? So we recommend that you leave a gap. So your first customer that you come to is 5, your second one is 10, 20, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and so on. That 5-person gap there makes it so that you have room if somebody's house gets sold and now they want to put an apartment building in there or maybe some trailers or something like that. And all of a sudden you have more homes in that area. That makes it so you don't have to redo your whole list. So in this instance, we're just going to say Route 1, Sequence 1, okay, so that it's the very first person on my list. And then the meter location spot is going to be where the meter is physically located on the account. So if it's in the back of the house next to the driveway, or maybe it's down by the big oak tree on the right-hand side of the property. If you don't know that information, that's okay. You can just put the physical address again of where the meter is located. But if you're still manually reading those meters, it's really good if you go ahead and get right-hand side of property next to driveway. Okay, and the reason is after you eventually make it into electronic meters, you do lose where those are. So it's nice to be able to know where your meters are. And then, of course, your meter serial number. If you know it, please be sure and put it in. If you know the latitude and longitude, please be sure to put it in. If you have electronic meters, here you would have more boxes depending on the metering company. Okay, so you'll fill that information in just as those boxes are there for you. The very last thing you're going to do is click the primacy fee, the sewer connection fee, the sales tax fee, whatever is appropriate for this account. Once you have all of that done, you may hit save and you have created your account. The green box showed up there to tell you that it had. So if I go back to my accounts list again and I type in my last name, let's type in my first name. Sorry. We can see that I'm active out here. You can click the pencil and you can see all of the stuff that we created, that we put in for me. Now you notice when you go back into it, because I did have my email in here, I can go ahead and click the blue invite button and send me that invitation so that I can sign up for the subscriptions.